Try to do this without ruining my phone. You can get kind of a side visual. It might work. Yeah, about as good as it's gonna get, people. But putting together recipe of one of my cousins. It's a really great chef. Man, one of the best. And he has this recipe with his baked beans, and I choose to call them Ricardo's famous baked beans. Ricardo's famous baked beans. Yes, you have to say it twice. But I'm not going to reveal just yet what's all in it. But it does have baked beans. I have a selection of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasonings of my choice. And right now I got some uncured bacon, maplewood bacon going on the cast iron. I'm going to add that in there, chop that up. And got my choice of some crabs, sweet brown sugar, barbecue, and hickory smoke. I'm going to mix a little bit of both. I'm going to take me a little mustard. So just one little slash of mustard. Your choice of seasoning. I got my ground beef already put together. Got some of the grass-fed ground beef. Seasoned it up real nice. Let me get this bacon to flipping. And y'all forgive me. This is kind of winging it. And told people at my job that I was going to start a food review channel, and we're going to start working on recipes and put together me an ebook eventually. And I definitely want to encourage everyone to start cooking at home more. You know, I used to go out to eat quite a bit, and I tell you, man, it's a lot of money you spend, and prices on food and things is going up. Everybody likes to go out to eat. Everybody likes to enjoy being catered to. But I tell you, I forgot how good the food tastes when you cook it yourself. So, as I get this bacon going, and I got my oven on. So one part of Ricardo's famous baked beans is, he said you set your oven to 350, okay? You set your oven to 350, okay? And once you get your beans mixed up and everything mixed up inside your pan, I have me a foil pan over here. I'm going to mix them up in. I'm going to add my ground beef. Once I add my ground beef, I'll probably season it just a little bit more. Now, you do want to taste it, and you want spare spoons because you don't want to be double dipping if you're serving this to a party. I say you don't want to be double dipping if you're serving this to a party. That's just nasty. So we're going to get a good taste test, and make sure that your flavor's right. Any good chef tastes their food before you serve it. You don't just serve it. I've heard some people say that. They said, I said, did you taste it? They said, no, I just know it's good. See, that kind of chef right there, I don't know. I mean, it's a little confident. I'm not saying you don't know what you're doing. Maybe you've done it a lot. But I would be a little bit more comfortable if you tasted it and, you know, you've been in some situations there before. A little too salty, no salt at all. And you ask them, did you taste it? They say no. I said, why not? Because there's no need to. Obviously there was. There was no salt or a little too much salt, so, you know. And I've actually ran into a situation like that. I'll tell you a quick story while I'm getting this bacon off of here before I overcook it and burn it. And have my, don't want my fire detector to go off on this video. That would be kind of embarrassing. Be real, but it definitely wouldn't be the most impressive thing. This cast iron skillets get hot real fast, I'm telling you. You could almost, once you got it hot, you can turn it off and let the bacon finish cooking with your skillet off. But I attempted to cook some greens one Thanksgiving. For those of you watching that follow me on my YouTube channel, that was at that Thanksgiving dinner, you know about them. I put way too much. I bought some fatback. I call myself trying to do it like, you know, grandmama did it. And I didn't know what I was doing. And you got to be careful with fat back. This is what I found out after the fact. Too much fat back. So the greens were way too salty. Way too salty. Now, did I taste it? Yes. But I like a lot of salt. Not healthy. So I kind of overrode it. And anyway, make a long story short, got to the dinner. And those salty greens, that the fat back, it gave it a flavor where it almost reminded you of eating chitlins. Those of you who don't know what chitlins are, they're pig intestines. Yeah, pretty tasty, red delicacy. And so yeah, that didn't go over well. You know, one of the sisters took a bite and she was like, "Oh Jesus, how much salt you put in it?" I said, "Oh my goodness, that was so embarrassing." But you know, hey, I don't embarrass too easy. Learn from it. Next dinner, no greens. Bring cake or something, and work on it. You know, work on it. And so that's what these cooking channels is for. You know, I'm serving tomorrow some of my co-workers for a potluck, and we having barbecue, and I chose the task of bringing the baked beans. So that's why I'm elbows deep into accomplishing Ricardo's famous baked beans. Yeah. You need to patent that, kinfolk, because your baked beans are known all across the Midwest. And now they're going to know about you in the South. And so I think it's time for you to come on out the shadows with your cooking expertise and let the world know who Ricardo is. I would love to have you on my YouTube channel. Now, I am going to drain most of the juice off of these baked beans. I don't want it too runny. I don't. And I'm going to throw it in that oven. And Ricardo said, once you got it in the oven cooking, you let everything finish baking and just kind of let the flavors blend in there, and then that's it. It's pretty simple. This is a simple recipe, simple video. I will expose what I use for my seasonings. I use minced onions, probably backwards. I'm gonna work on that too. I use Italian seasoning. I use garlic powder. I use, of course, kosher salt, and Kinder's wood fire blend, smoky salt, pepper, and garlic. This is to add a little extra barbecue kick to it. And I don't believe anybody's ever used Kinder's in their baked beans, so if you see it and you never done it, try it. You know, I'm not patenting anything. You know, I'm just trying to share recipes. So this is take one. TK's Food Review channel, and this review was for Ricardo's famous baked beans. The next video, stay tuned. Coming to you, maybe live next time. I might do a video and post it like I'm doing this one. You never know. But this is ground zero, and I'm hoping that you liked it. Leave a comment, please. Let me know what you thought. If you have some other ideas and things, feel free. Post pictures. You know, I love it. It's all about the community and having fun in the kitchen. All right? Don't eat too many baked beans. You know, they say they're good for your heart, but the more you eat, the more you